Hi everyone, welcome back to 140,000 Rogue Trader. We're here at Garterfall's Calamity. We've got to get to Phton IV, which I guess is that one, to it's for Heinrich's quest. So 7 Promethium. Make back to the things to do list. What's it called? Garterfall's Calamity. Promethium up 7. Don't really need it. How much do I have at the moment? I've got 22. Don't think it's going to be any use at this late in the game. Avoid the star. Looks a bit strange. Oh no, got too close. The surface of the star shimmers with a myriad of hues. The dance of colours fascinates anyone who dare glance at it. The playful coloured patterns appear on the vessel's augurs in a wide variety of spectra, from infrared to ultraviolet. Well, that's normal for a star. Every voidsman knows that such emissions are dangerous to organic matter, and the master helmsman of all asks the crew to resist the desire to admire the star. And everyone manages to follow its advice. Some crew members suffer from nausea and headaches. Order the shutters of the bridge's panoramic windows closed. Okay. Well, that was that then. Being that close to a star, yes, I can understand that, but otherwise, just being out of the middle of the space outside of any magnetic field of a star or a sun is dangerous to humankind. One of the biggest things about going to Mars. The interstellar solar radiation and energy. What was that for? I remember. Anyway, let's heal up. Is everybody in their seat? Yes, they are. Excuse me, nearly leveled up. So, do a quick save. Not sure if I've just done it, but I'll do it again. And let's see what these unknown ships are. Hopefully, Drakari. It looks like one really big one and 2 frigates or cruisers. Or maybe 1 cruiser, a couple of frigates. And what's the other ones they have? I can't remember what they're called in this game. Or in navies. Here's a sea as well.
The stars will judge you.
Okay, alert. The Chikara have blocked some of your flagship's posts using unknown Xenos power. Damned Xenos. Your crew will regain control of these posts in several rounds. I had that before. Didn't I? I can't do the missiles and I can't do the shields. I had that before. When they were coming out of the warp gate or something, didn't I? There's a cruiser there. And 2 cell range is my 25%, or minus 75 from outside that range. Just 2 destroyers and a cruiser. Try to avoid those for a minute. Focus on big lad over here. Target's too far? No, it's not. Not. %. Give it a go, can't do anything else. Oh, hit. And that hit as well. Okay. Can't do my shields to the 4. For another 2 turns. 4 turns for that, but that's okay. Could do this. It's coming towards me. How about flip it? Just the warp channeler. Or maybe I could have done these and cleared it off. I'll take the extra damage. Oh, they were facing away from me. Okay. If you think you can handle those, go to it. That's what I thought. A little bit of damage. Okay. Its shield is down though. Unless it puts it back up again. Oh, you've run into my missile. Thank you. This is definitely game over for the big lad. Right, the other two are... This one is closer. A long way away. So I might as well just restart my shields. I'm a long way from anywhere, so... Excuse me. That's the one that does the damage. Nice. Love to see it. Okay, let's get to here. Still a long way before I put any missiles out. Yeah. So I think I'm fine for doing nothing this turn as well. Yeah, they turn a lot quicker than I can. Might go down next turn. But they've got no shield left. Well, this one doesn't anyway. I don't think the figure can turn fast enough though. Oh, it's on 1. You beautiful boy. Go on. You're gonna blow yourself up. No, don't blow yourself up. Okay. Do another jump. Not quite in range for that. Right. You did a great job. See if I can control you to hit again. Nope, not quite. It's got a big circle around you. Port cannons. There we go.
A barbaric display. I'm surprised we survived.
Shut up, earlier. So let's go to the upgrade and repair. I don't know what's left of the good ones anymore. Let's do a quick repair. 2. And what do we have? Level 10. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Oh, there's only 12 levels maximum. Maximum overdrive. That's for ramming stuff. Yeah, not interested in that. Arc augury. Yeah. And expeditious reload. It's only during the acceleration phase. Macro cannons. Meh. I never do any variants, it's pointless having that. And there's 4 left, and there's only 1. 2 things left to get, so you can't actually get all of them. Well, you can't actually fill up your tree. $333. My port side is the bigger ones, isn't it? Okay. Well, that's that done. Oh, it doesn't go back to the start again. It's just, yeah, that's the ticks where I don't know, where things happened, or see the little ticks above the. Oh no, it seems to be symmetrical, so maybe it's not. Might just be indication of this replies to that. What made my phone vibrate? Just a weather alert. Okay. I thought these little ticks were battles, but no, they're not. But yeah, this doesn't go back to 0 again each level. It's just the maximum goes up to the next level, and that's how far you're along to it. Excuse me. Oh, that's that. Bit more stuff for the Imperial Navy. Some scrapping stuff for them. And for Phton IV. Okay. Need to take Heinrichs. Now, Heinrich said this was to do with the Inquisitor. Olafar said that's the reason why he's in the area. It's because of the Inquisitor. So who do I drop? Argenta for Olafar. That's 2 melee. What they're called? Arch militants. But Cassie is too good. Really, that's too good. Pascal's the only one who can do the tech. Lord Xenos, tech, debuffs, buffs. Just having 2 officers. I guess this is it. I mean, it's got to miss Argenta, but maybe Ulfar and the Heinrichs can compensate between them. I need to be moving about all over the place. So, I guess that's it. I just want to know if Ulfar's got any special dialogue based on history between them. Maybe history between them. I was looking at my Steam library, and I've played this game more than I have played Skyrim. What was it again? More than... It's almost as much as I've played Path of the Righteous. Yeah, it's more than Skyrim, more than Project Zomboid, more than Icarus, more than Enshrouded, more than Left 4 Dead 2. It's rapidly approaching Wrath of the Righteous and first XCOM. on Phasmo. Then it's a big jump to Valheim for 420 hours. But yeah, it's not done too bad. Well, I've been reading a lot. I mean, I can see a lot of stuff already. If I wasn't reading everything out, it'd be quicker. The landing strip for cargo shuttles is strewn with rubbish. There's a few reddish-brown spots. Okay, looks like I can't get down there. That's my shuttle.
Keep your wits about you.
And where'd it go?
Harlequins are frightening creatures. I cannot discern their true hues in the motley jumble of their colours. It is as if their whole existence is one drawn-out joke.
Now you start to get them.
The helmswoman of the Soul Sea should not be troubled by the deceptions of inhuman miscreants. Fear means a crack in your soul's armor, and a speck of corruption can slip through that crack and besmirch your heart and mind.
Is there money to be made?
Okay. This woman that Heinrichs was after, she was a... I don't know how to describe it. Yeah, that's good enough. Some kind of like data thing.
Always have a backup plan.
Kind of like compartmentalize a mind to remember certain things, forget other things. Like an encyclopedia. The vanquished combat machine obviously fell from a height. Too much time has passed now to determine the cause of the crash. Pardon me. Let's just go along here then.
My options open.
Look for sneaky hidden bits. The spikes to be fashioned from whatever the creators had to hand. This pitiful barricade is unlikely to stop anyone who is determined to get through. What spikes? I can see a little bit of rebar sticking up there. And some girders and more bits of rebar. Is that it? Is that what I mean? You have to be determined, you just have to be not fucking stupid. I mean, any junk can get through that. The powerful smell of promethium lingers in the air around the burning mechanism. The machines were doused with accelerant and then set alight. Okay, that's a lot of burning things. Is that something to play into? Or fire, a light, maybe.
Rise to the top, or get left in the dust.
Some of my throat's a bit weird today. I mean, I had a shower, and it always gets a bit weird after a shower. For a couple of hours. But I had a workout, then a shower. I had a hot shower. Kind of made my lungs a bit. But the weather's been up and down all last week as well, from like 20 degrees down to 6 degrees.
Is there money to be made?
Plus hay fever. Like the overseers. The sentry rubs her eyes and gulps at you. One half of her face is covered with a bulky, rusty augment of unknown purpose. You came to rescue us. Praise the God Emperor it reached you. The sorcerer's message reached others like him. May he rest in peace. What sorcerer? What are you talking about? We are most honoured by your presence. Please come forward quickly, out of the darkness. Maybe it is dark and light thing. The woman wholly checks a nearby lumen, her hands visibly shaking. Those creatures come from the dark, you see, but not for much longer, not for much longer. Now you're here. The mistress Lichtenhardt has already found a way to help us. That was the name of Heinrich's friend. Heinrich dourly listens to the sentry's speech. He takes a few steps forward, intently peers at her face as the woman herself freezes in fear. Then Heinrich scowls and cuts a glance at you. We need to hurry. Yep. Examine the sentry's face. Even under the wavering lumens, which is like lights, lamps, as in luminosity, you notice something strange, the slightly skewed proportions, the almost indiscernible asymmetry of her facial features. Looking at the other sentries, you see the same oddity in their faces too. In fact, they're all wearing the same strange ramshackle implants. which clearly are not combat augmetics. What, they're all identical, are they? What's that saying? Heinrichs meets your eyes. Noticed, have you? Don't jump to any conclusions. It could be a local genetic anomaly. It could be something else. You can't say anything for sure, yet. It looks past the century. It could be gene stealers? Because we met them before and they had like a... They were hiding them on V-6, weren't they? Which is just down the road from here. There's a gene stealer cult there. And what was that? Gene stealer cult? Was that on... No, that was on Koronus. V-6 was... We built this prison on a Necron crypt world. Yay. Anyway. Survey the barricades. They don't appear to be very sturdy. Please, my lady. Sentries on the verge of tears. Do you think we are trained guardsmen? We're from the expedition convoy. We've lived here for generations and, up to now, the God Emperor's guarded us from misfortune. Well, there's quite a few people here. But now we have to fight. The survivors have all gathered in the tunnel. We've handed out what weapons we have. How is that supposed to help us against these butchers when we don't even know how to use our weapons? What's happening on the planet? Terrible, my lady. I don't even know how to describe it. It's been what? How long's it been? A few months, probably? A few months of being plagued by these sorcerous beasts. As soon as night fell, they came, creeping right out of the shadows, black as soot, and there's no stopping them. The only thing that's worked so far is keeping the fires burning and maintaining a constant watch. And even with that, the creatures drag us off in ones and twos the second we drop our guard. Well, we just fought Drukhari in orbit. What's the name of those ones we fought before? Sorry, I'm having a drink of water. I'm now going to have a throat lozenge. What's the ones we fought before? The Drukhari ones. I can't put my finger on where we fought them. They were kind of like hit and run people. Where was it? I can't remember the name of them. Oh, mandrakes. I keep thinking like mandrake root. Was it mandrakes? Is that what they were called? Well, you know, in our mythology, mandrake roots scream and stuff like that, and they kill people, and they're highly poisonous and used by witches. And Drukhari do have witches, that's what they call some of their caste. Ugh, whatever. Continue. Heinrichs furrows his brow. Sorcerous creatures from the shadows. Could they be demons? Could be. Dragging people off? Could be. But demons usually go for slaughter. That would explain the presence of warp anomalies in the system. A local breach could explain the sun. But why would the Drukhari be in orbit? You mentioned an expedition. Yes, about 30 years back. We were brought here with a load of clever people from some high up adeptus of something or other. And we've lived here ever since. I've raised 4 kids here. 2 died at the excavations, 1 was taken by the monsters, but my youngest is still alive. Excavations? Perhaps the expedition, or rather subjectives, were what Emelina was interested in. Of course, the easiest option would be to ask her directly. He shoots you a pointed, impatient look. You shut up, Heinrichs. At my own pace. But struck a look. Seems you've already found who we're looking for. Me and Mistress Lichtenhart, my lady. We wouldn't have survived without her. It just so happened that she was here at a local excavation when the monsters started appearing. Coincidence, you say? Monsters, you say? They've been losing contact with the other sites on the planet since then. Like candles being snuffed out one after another. The rest of them must all have perished. But we're still here, holding on. Okay. This Inquisitor's up to no good. Even Oldfar doesn't trust him. But Space Marines don't usually trust the Inquisition at all. Not many people do. For good reason. I wish to see Emelina Lichtenhart. Mistress Lichtenhart is inside, in the pit. You go on, don't be afraid. She'll be there to properly greet you. We'll stand guard. Thanks be to the Emperor for delivering you to us. Okay, I'll save after that dialogue. Okay, I'm going to see these monsters now, am I? Let's have a look. This does look like it could be a little arena thing. But let's have a look. Can I talk to the digger? There he is, digger. Thanks be to the God Emperor. He hasn't forgot us. He hasn't. Plenty of diggers. Okay. A giant gate bar on the way to the excavation site. Warp anomaly. That's what that is. That chill. Where's it come from? Lights have gone out. Shadows appearing. The creatures, they're coming. Weapons ready. God Emperor preserve us. Yeah, that's Drukhari. It looks like Drukhari. I doubt it was Wraith from Stargate Atlantis. Are we? It just... Mandrakes. Yeah. Okay. Bayoblast. Fire damage inflicting burning, okay. It's only a single target. That's can easily add up. Okay. Now we got ambushed. So start the battle. Right, then Cassia. Mandrake and Overseer. The Mandrake. Oh, right then, Cassia. Time for you to buff up Earliet.
If I may.
And then give. Who's got a shooty shoot? Pascal has. So does Earliet.
I'm not accustomed to being ordered around.
2 AP. 1 for that. 0 for that. I can hit 2 with that. So yeah, I'll do it.
This tedium is beneath me.
This should over-penetrate as well, I hope.
If it serves your cause, another
Yep.
soul slips beyond the veil.
It's 2 dead. I want to get the ones close to these people without killing these people.
I understand your intent. If it serves your cause.
That's Cassia's turn on. My turn. Who should I give a turn to now? Heinrichs and Olafar aren't much use with 0 and P. I can't give it to Earliet again. Cassia, her AoE is just too deadly. And these are just too spread out to be... Yeah, they're just going to kill everybody. One Mandrake there. One there. Okay. I can buff someone. Buff Heinrichs.
Who if not me.
And then with Pascal I go.
On it.
Right then, Pascal. Front line. All those, please.
The Omniscient knows all, comprehends all.
I don't want to AoE because I can't hit more than one anyway. What does this do actually do? 136 to 177. It does a bit more damage with AoE because of his logic, his intelligence buff. It's Cassio who has the only one of them, doesn't she? Okay, let's do that. Let's do the kill zone here. And that's anyone with less than 22.
My vow is the Omniscient condemns you.
Well, that's a bit more than what's advertised. 142% chance to hit. Dodge down to minus 42. Open zone, rear. Jinx, joint defense. Okay. Ancient plasma wife given plus 16. Plus 55 from allied enemies. I can never remember how that works. Well, they've got lots of stuff there, so yeah, okay. Got 1 AP left. Let's do joint analysis. That's my turn over. That's Gal's turn. Real first turn. Mandrake. I'm gonna kill him as well, it's just it. I'll take them out single shots only. Okay. Well, let's get it done. That's gonna kill that guy. Who's up next? Overseer. Mandrake behind him. Okay.
Request approval. That is an equation, Archer. Your need is multiple variable.
Got 2 points left.
The scriptural prognosis is favorable.
Put the front line there.
Request approved.
There.
Vow is to serve.
Should have put that first. Should die instantly now.
Running binaric override.
Right then. Cassia. Let's debuff those.
The job for the serfs.
And get this on myself. I didn't care about wiping out all these diggers.
Me,
Yeah, there.
if you insist, Captain.
No, I missed that one. Ah. Gonna wipe out half my crew as well if I do that. Get here.
I have read tomes of military tactics.
No, that's because I did that. As they die, they get one last thing, don't they? Well, you should take less. Yeah. Sorry. You're fine. There's nothing to you lot. There's 3 left. There's 1 there. 1 there. Oh, there's 1 right down there. Okay. Can I not get this one?
As duty
Yeah.
demands.
I can. So, was it
I'll
earlier?
show you why navigators are feared.
Has anybody got any injuries from that? Everyone should have minus shed loads from her. I think it's minus 80%. Oh, I took loads. I took loads of damage. Fresh injury. Am I the only one? Seems like it. Okay, well, I need to heal myself up. I did that on my turn. Yeah, that was only one. Right then, so...
I move as if unseen.
No, she can hit both. Cool.
This tedium is beneath me. I hear you moving. No more. I am not your Z. I deal death with my hands.
Always keep your eye on the prize. Miscalculations
Oh, no.
are for commoners.
Well, it's still
I
there.
don't make mistakes. I make profitable learning experiences.
Moves toxin, burning, bleeding, fatigue, disturbed, perplexed, blinded, staggered, so cannot attack psychomatic trauma and pro negative effects. Removes all injuries. See if it works.
I won't forget this.
It did work, yeah.
What ails you?
Nobody else injured?
You are in the presence.
State your intention.
I cannot be leashed.
Yeah, everyone else
Keep
is
your
good.
wits about you.
Right, overseer. Only a couple of guys died. Like 1 that they killed, because that's just the thing he does when he dies. 2, maybe I killed that one. Sorry. It's not bad.
A trivial task.
Oh, demolition, she's got it. I forgot about demolition being the thing. That was kind of the waste of a melter charge though. How about turning some lights back on? What's down here? Oh, these 2 corpses. Bottom passage. Thanks be God to thanks be to the God Emperor. He hasn't forgotten about us. He hasn't.
Let us not dawdle.
The machine god grants me insight.
That's a warrior thing. The only warrior we have is Abelarded on on board ship. Okay. Swift Shroud Cloak. Whenever the wearer is targeted by an attack of opportunity, to get 1 stack of Swift Shroud effect. And 2 times agility bonus plus wearer's side rate and dodge. So it'll be Heinrich's Cloak against this attack. And his side rate is 6 and his agility is like 80, so 28% dodge. Also, the wearer gains edgy bonus plus psi rating divided by 2. That'd be 8 plus 6, 14, 7 MP every time they're targeted by an attack opportunity. At the end of the turn, the wearer expends all the Swift Shroud stacks to grant all allies stacks of dodge. Okay. Only good if you're running in and out of stacks of or melee range, which Heinrichs could do, but you just want to kill them, don't you? Really, don't be running in and out all the time. I mean, what he's got isn't brilliant, but it increases his crit rather than his dodge. His dodge is 140 anyway, so. Okay, let's have a look at what this is.
I did it?
Strange debris scattered across the table surface. Attention is drawn to the whimsical patterns on the broken pottery and tablets. But when you try to take a closer look, they will start to swim before your eyes.
Rise to the top or get left in the dust.
What's this thing that's boarded up? More fires. That's warp corruption around that altar. Vent there. Okay. What do we have? Well, that's obviously the pit. Oh, you shouldn't have done that, my lady. Well, why didn't you say something before then?
Damn it! It's a Vox liturgy twisted by warp sorcery. Try not to listen too closely.
I cannot make out a single word, but the taint that hangs with these sounds in the air is almost palpable.
Don't listen, he said.
Stop! There!
Hammer time. Stop what? What did you see?
I always have a backup plan.
Is that the one I could always hover over? Or is it something new? Not seeing anything. The altar would be unremarkable if not for the uncanny sounds streaming from its Vox built-in speakers. What once was a Vox recording of a liturgical service is now malevolent parody of noble faith. Break the bloody speakers.
Always keep your eye on the prize.
Not hard. Smash the speakers. I don't know what she found. Nothing down here again, was it?
Is there money to be made?
No, everything's just the same.
Save your jests about fur, fleas, and marked territory. I heard enough of them back on Fenris.
Yep, same dialogue. Powerful smell of promethium lingers in the air around the burning mechanism. The machines were doused with accelerant and set alight, just like they were outside. Okay, so we might have another fight in here.
Options open.
We may have another fight in here. Where are you going? Over there, okay. Conveyor belt littered with a mixture of stone chippings and fragments of human-made items. The rust on the mechanical components indicates that the machine has stood idle for a very long time. Can't say anything to the servitors.
Rise to the top or get left in the dust.
Little room there. What's up here? Well, I'll talk to them later. Why are they in a big circle of candles?
Let us not dawdle.
Primitive excavating equipment suitable for use by unskilled workers. So pickaxes then. That's medkit and modified crack grenades. The big boom ones, which, you know, you might be able to find in a mine, excavation site.
I always have a backup plan.
But paused. Why did you pause? Aha. Grimy, handwritten notebook. The tattered notebook is missing part of its cover and half of its pages. The surviving sheets are covered with the cramped lines of text that slope downward, written in an erratic hand. Still can't believe he's gone. Every time I'm at my post, I start peering into the darkness. I think I see his shape in the gloom. Could the creature have got into my head, beckoning me toward them so they can drag me off like the dead Gandia? Lady Emelina says that creature's Mandrax, Druhi. Can't get inside people's heads. We all listen to Lady Emelina, of course. But I'm not so sure she's right about this. How else can I explain what happens every time I close my eyes? I see runes burn in the dark, the same runes that creature was covered in. Is it a hallucination? Or someone getting inside my head? Heresy. Heresy outside, heresy inside. I hear laughter in the sermons we listen to in the chapel. How is that possible? You're not supposed to laugh when you're at prayer, are you? No, laughing is bad. Praying more, that's good. Praying harder. Praying for the peace of Gandia's soul. And for ours too. Well, I noticed the absence of Argenta in that battle.
Keep your wits about you.
I just hope it's not going to be like that constantly in this situation. Boxes stuffed full of shards of pottery, metal and other discarded human-made objects covered in a layer of soil.
I always keep my options open.
The symbols on the skin must bleed. Again, hold him tighter. God, Emperor, help me. What are they doing to them? The stooped figure draws back the hood of a grimy robe, revealing the emaciated face of a woman. Her skin is stretched taut over her skull, and stickingly protruding augmentations, and her cheek is marred with several open wounds. She looks at you with a feverish gleam in her eyes. The visual description matches Interrogator von Kalloch's. The sage blinks several times and her head twitches. You made it here after all. Heinrich's usual mask of stoicism has melted away without a trace. He stares around in undisguised dismay. Emelina? What is this? You're performing the arch enemy's rituals, but no. Stop, right now. Not another move unless I tell you. Yeah, that's not good. The sage draws herself upright as far as her crooked spine will allow, and flicks several switches on her facial augments. Then she turns to you, ignoring Heinrich's words completely. What have you brought with you, Interrogator von Kalloch's? Clearance level. Jellymancer von Valancius, the rogue trader and the God Emperor's anointed. Emelina lifts and heart dips her head. Von Valancius, rogue trader dynasty. Territory to the galactic west of Furibundus. The head of the dynasty, Theodore von Valancius, has been flagged for heretical sentiments. Threat level. Heinrich gestures at the room. I brought the help you requested in your message, Emelina. A voidship on the aegis of the rogue trader. I dragged thousands of people on megatons of plasteel and ceramite through the bowels of the warp. And for what? To discover that you have sold yourself to the arch enemy. Emelina shakes her head. You have drawn conclusions based on incomplete knowledge of the situation, Interrogator von Kalloch's. Your judgment is impaired. The chapel with the demented Vox cast. What's going on here? She bows her head. A side experiment. A way for exhausted and frightened people to find comfort in a higher power. However, I had the services stopped. Several people succumbed to the malicious influence of the atmosphere and went insane. But the people blamed it on the voices from the Vox. Why is Heinrich? Why is she addressing you in a strange manner? Expect that Emelina has chosen to steal the memory block containing data of her personal nature. She does this whenever she is concerned that someone might try to extract information about Calcazar's coterie from her. Heinrich thinks for a moment, and then a clear voice says, "Sigma Prosperity." He pauses before repeating the strange phrase, as like a password or something. The reminiscence block you attempted to access was repurposed. It now contains knowledge of the rituals performed by the shamans of this place. My standard working memory alone was insufficient to record all the nuances I uncovered in my research here. Oh dear, Emelina. Heinrich looks as if being punched in the gut. Emelina, you deleted all the data about all the members of the Calcazar unit. You wiped us all. Of course not. I retained a portion of the reminiscence block's data relating to the operational significance of the Lord Inquisitor's unit. That is how I was able to recognize you, Interrogator von Kalox. What has happened on Phton IV? I came here on the supreme directive of the Lord Inquisitor. An Adeptus Historica mission was established on Phton IV to study the origins of the civilization that once inhabited the planet. This world was once settled by humans. The mission aimed to discover which colony ship they came from and why they disappeared. The traces of ancient culture uncovered in the layers of soil suggest the existence of primitive solar faiths among the dark inhabitants of this world. Faiths that are strikingly similar to worship of the archenemy. And that didn't give you cause for pause? The surviving scrolls indicate the shamans used the gifts of chaos to protect their people, to secure their harvest, to imbue their warriors with strength and vitality, and this culture persisted for thousands of years. I was cataloguing data when the attacks began at one of the remote outposts. I immediately recognized the enemy by their tactics, Drukhari. They chose an unremarkable, defenseless world where night lasts half the year. By the time 5 outposts had been swallowed by the darkness, the last astropath had been torn to pieces, and many calls for help had been sent to Calcazar's unit had gone unanswered. I realized that no one was going to come to save these people, or this knowledge, and so I put the knowledge to good use for the good of humanity. Heinrich makes sense to this for me. Am I going mad? Is your colleague engaged in flagrant heresy here? More callous? That just now, was it? Or because before I made him more forgiving. The notion of heresy is hardly applicable to people down the line of work, but you're correct about one thing. Emelina has crossed the line that separates a servant of the Imperium from a deluded chaos worshipper. Yeah, that was what we normally had. I'm sorry I asked, but what are you trying to achieve here, Emelina? The ritual we interrupted, what is it supposed to do? She lifts her gaze upward. It will rid this world of its half-year-long night and the mandrakes of their total advantage over us. It will force a new heavenly body, this one of human making, to rise above the horizon and illuminate the dark side of the planet. If the ritual works, I will have mastered the secret of forging a new sun. What? This is madness. Madness, pride, and monstrous staggering heresy. Heinrich's voice is barely audible, as if his throat is closed up in shock. Do you mean to say you discovered a ritual of creating a sun? Here. Buried under silica and granite are knowledge and resources that could repel the enemies of humanity. We are too afraid of anything labelled prohibited. My memory contains thousands upon thousands of pages from manuscripts, tomes, and scrolls. Contact with any one of them is supposed to guarantee instant death. But the preachers who claim this are liars. I am living proof of their falsehoods. A fine time to show your true colours, Inquisitor. Let's see if you will do what is right, and once again prove that that you consider yourself above the rules. Heinrich, Lord Ulfar, with all due respect to you and your chapter, keep your mouth shut. Your skepticism is the last thing I need right now. No, I think Ulfar's got a point. Emelina again. Who have I become? Interrogated Von Kalox. I am what any agent of the Golden Throne is predestined to become if able to see through to the essence of things. I have, as the Puritans say, succumbed to the heresy of radicalization. Moreover, in doing so, I am only following the footsteps of our mentor. The only difference is that I have chosen the path of the ablationists, while he chose the Xenos hybrids, forging an alliance with the cursed Drukhari. What? You're saying the Inquisitor has forged an alliance with the Drukhari? Heinrichs. Emelina, suppress your urge to debate internal matters in the presence of the Rogue Trader. Additionally, I will not tolerate insults to the Lord Inquisitor in my presence. No, you've already started. Might as well continue. Why? It's just philosophical rhetoric referring to old men with a weakness for demagogue. Actions are driven by this philosophy, interrogated Von Kalox. Mine. Yours. The Lord Inquisitors. Why are you avoiding talking about the fact that the Xavier Caucasars are a dangerous radical? No less dangerous than I am, except I am not driven by utopian ideals, but by a desire to protect humanity using a broader range of tools. What you call a broader range of tools is heresy, Emelina. Unremarkable, commonplace heresy. Heresy has taken on a twisted form in a mind subjected to prolonged contact with corruption. The arch enemy has been gnawing at you from within, creating a style with a chaos ritual to cross the line. No, you've obliterated the line. The line? Lines are for the weak and ignorant. Anyone capable of weighing the risks and making a calculated decision would have done the same as me to protect the Imperium's domain, to deliver a preemptive strike even. Von Valancius, Emelina whips around to you. You're a simple mortal endowed with huge power and privilege, ruling over worlds and holding millions of lives in the palm of your hand. Tell me, would you done the same in my position? No, I wouldn't. Well, I got my team together, got out and shot everything. I would not have made the same mistake. Blinkered vision and narrow mind. The want of trade in the hands of such a person is a dangerous prospect indeed. Emelina shakes her head spitefully, her eyes filling with blood. You only want to answer my call, and you turn to be a brainwashed pawn. I did not factor in the possibility of psychological dependence. Kalkazar can be persuasive, especially to those who depend on him. A favoured sorcerer, a Casabalican renegade. Oh yes. Interrogator Von Kalox. Xavier Caucasar, stout little soldier. You will die just like Tanakia. Okay. Favoured sorcerer, Heinrichs. Casabalican renegade, Tanakia. She's kind of like half cogitator, not quite as like pure logic as Pascal, but she seems to be driven that way by raw data. Emelina, Iona Listenheart. Heinrichs begins stiffly formal before breaking off. Tanakia? What do you know about Tanakia, or Tanakia? Emelina shakes her head. You don't even know what fate befell her, do you? I don't suppose it won't hurt for you to know something of it. A strange sound causes the sage to fall silent. She turns towards the tunnel. Another attack. The lights are going out and they're coming. The beasts, they're here. The ritual must be completed. The preparations must not go too wet. Enough. Or just knock them out. You need to block all possible approaches. Light. We need light to dispel the shadows in the corners. Okay. So, activate the lights.
Do you really believe you can match a child of a
I can get into position at least. So, aha. Light there. That's one. I think they all have to be lit at the same time, probably. 2. That is just 2. I got 1. Nothing in the middle. 2. Oh, hang on. Let's have a look at the map. It doesn't show me. There's only 3 of them. Oh, there's a couple more over here. No, they're red overseers. Well, there's definitely one here. I don't know if I can get down this way. I can't see any ladders or anything. Oh, there's a ladder here. Yeah. Right. So that's one. Oh, there's Heinrichs over there. There's another one here. Nothing here. Nothing up here. Maybe send Ulfar for that one. And is that it? Is that the only 2? Might be one down here. So let's send Heinrichs here. Oh, he can start right down the bottom. Cool. Ulfar. You start. Start here. Excuse me. Right. Really, yeah, just needs a good line of sight. The only one with camaraderie was Argenta, so we don't have to be all close together. Cassia. And me. Okay. Cassia can almost move before blasting those. There's 4 there. 1, 2, 3, 4. There's 2 there, Heinrichs. There's 1. Oh no, it's only 6. 1 there. Aha! There's 1 there. 1 there. And 1 there. So there's 3. Okay. It's these little generator things. So right there. Heinrichs can probably do those 2 on his own. But you know, whatever. F5, so I've got to go through all the talk again. How long have I been recording? That's an hour already. Ooh. I'm going to have to do a cliffhanger, I guess. Because it's been an hour. So, I'll stop this episode, get it uploaded, and start the next one from where we are now. Until then, bye for now.